In the world of art and activism, tensions often run high when the sanctity of art is pitted against the fervor of social movements. Such was the case in a recent incident involving a provocative protest at the Philip Mould Gallery in London. This gallery, known for its impressive collections and significant exhibitions, became the stage for an unexpected and controversial event when animal rights activists targeted a newly unveiled portrait of King Charles III. The activists, from the group Animal Rising, aimed to draw attention to alleged animal cruelty associated with the RSPCA, an organization of which King Charles is the patron. This story explores the motivations behind the protest, the execution of their act, the public's reaction, and the broader implications for both animal rights activism and the protection of artistic works. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an update from us. The serene atmosphere of the Philip Mould Gallery was abruptly disrupted one afternoon when two activists from Animal Rising made their move. The gallery, known for its careful curation and tranquil setting, was displaying the first official portrait of King Charles III since his coronation. Painted by the renowned artist Jonathan Yeo, the portrait featured the king against a striking red background, symbolizing metamorphosis and rebirth, a nod to his support for environmental causes. The activists, however, had a different message in mind. They managed to bring in paint rollers and a camera, tools not typically allowed past the gallery's security. This breach was facilitated by a coincidental documentary filming at the gallery, providing the activists with a cover to carry out their plan. They quickly pasted posters over the glass covering the portrait. One poster depicted Wallace from the popular British animation Wallace and Gromit, with a speech bubble saying, "No cheese Gromit, look at all of this cruelty on RSPCA farms." This action was both a statement and a spectacle. It was designed to draw immediate public attention to their cause, leveraging the king's known affection for the Wallace and Gromit series to create a memorable and provocative image. Despite the typical security measures in place at the gallery, the activists executed their plan with surprising ease. The breach highlighted potential gaps in the gallery's security protocols, especially concerning temporary or coincidental filming permissions. The gallery's response was swift yet controlled. No damage was done to the painting, protected by a layer of perspex, and the posters were removed within seconds. The activists' use of a paint roller to apply the posters suggested a level of premeditation and tactical planning. They were well aware of the gallery's layout and security routines, having likely scouted the location beforehand. Their actions, while disruptive, were non-violent, aligning with Animal Rising's commitment to peaceful protest. The core of Animal Rising's protest was to spotlight what they claimed were misleading practices by the RSPCA, particularly their assured scheme. This scheme is designed to guarantee high welfare standards on farms, ensuring that animals are given more space and are not kept in cages. However, Animal Rising's recent report, released just before the protest, alleged severe animal cruelty on all 45 farms they investigated. By targeting King Charles, the activists aimed to leverage his high profile to amplify their message. The king, as the patron of the RSPCA, was a symbolic figure whose endorsement of the organization they sought to challenge. Daniel Juniper, a spokesperson for Animal Rising, emphasized that the use of Wallace and Gromit imagery was intended to catch the king's attention in a light-hearted yet impactful manner. The activists hoped that this would prompt him to reconsider his association with the RSPCA, given the alleged animal welfare violations. Animal Rising, also known as Plant-Based Campaigns Limited, operates primarily through public donations. The organization allocates its funds towards campaigns, investigations, and public outreach efforts. While they claim to maintain transparency in their financial dealings, they have faced scrutiny and criticism regarding their methods and the ethical implications of their protests. The funding and operational strategies of Animal Rising reflect a broader trend among contemporary activist organizations. They rely heavily on social media to disseminate their message and galvanize public support. Their financial model, based on public donations, requires them to continually engage with and expand their audience, often leading to bold and controversial actions to maintain visibility. The protest at the Philip Mould Gallery elicited mixed reactions from the public and the media. While some praised the activists for their creative and non-violent approach to raising awareness about animal cruelty, others criticized their methods as disruptive and disrespectful to both the artist and the institution. Critics argued that such actions might alienate potential supporters who view the defacement of art as a step too far, regardless of the cause. Moreover, the financial transparency and ethical practices of Animal Rising came under scrutiny. Some questioned the effectiveness of their approach, debating whether their tactics brought meaningful change or merely momentary attention. The broader conversation about the efficacy and ethics of such activism is complex. On one hand, these actions succeed in capturing headlines and sparking debate, crucial elements for any social movement. On the other hand, they risk overshadowing the message with controversy, potentially undermining the cause they aim to advance. The response from the authorities and the gallery was measured. The Metropolitan Police visited the gallery following the incident, but did not make any arrests. The gallery chose not to press charges, preferring to handle the matter internally. This decision likely reflected an understanding that prosecuting the activists could further amplify their platform. The RSPCA, meanwhile, expressed shock at the vandalism and reiterated their commitment to high animal welfare standards. They defended their assured scheme, stating that any concerns raised would be taken seriously and addressed promptly. Their response highlighted a broader challenge faced by institutions under public scrutiny, balancing transparency and accountability with the need to protect their reputation. The incident at the Philip Mould Gallery serves as a microcosm of the ongoing struggle between activist movements and established institutions. It raises important questions about the role of art in social and political discourse, the boundaries of protest, and the responsibilities of public figures like King Charles. For Animal Rising, the protest was a calculated risk that brought significant attention to their cause. Whether this attention translates into concrete change remains to be seen. The RSPCA and other institutions must navigate the delicate balance of addressing legitimate concerns while maintaining public trust. The future of such activism will likely see a continued evolution of tactics, leveraging media and public spaces in innovative ways. As for the art world, incidents like this underscore the need for robust security measures and thoughtful engagement with the social issues that artworks and their subjects can evoke. The attack on King Charles' portrait at the Philip Mould Gallery by Animal Rising activists was a dramatic intersection of art, activism, and public discourse. It highlighted the passionate efforts of animal rights activists to bring attention to their cause, the vulnerabilities and responses of cultural institutions, and the broader societal debates about the ethics and effectiveness of protest. In an era where activism increasingly takes center stage in public life, such incidents prompt reflection on how best to balance the pursuit of social justice with respect for cultural heritage. As the conversation continues, it is clear that the power of art and the passion of activism will remain deeply intertwined, each challenging and shaping the other in the quest for a more just and compassionate world. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating journey of the Edgeley Optica. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories. See you in the next video.